In this video, we'll be taking a look at all today's NCAAB matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop. Because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is Winning Sport Picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. We start with West Virginia versus Arizona. This number tells you Arizona is still being priced as a heavyweight, and at home, that respect is warranted. West Virginia's profile screams inconsistency, especially when they're asked to keep up for a full 40 minutes on the road. Arizona doesn't need pace here. They just need control, rebounding, and clean execution in the half court. The total also reflects a game where neither side is pushing reckless tempo, and that favors a more methodical finish. The play is Arizona minus 17.5 and the under 145. Next up is Houston versus Texas Tech. This is a grinded out matchup, plain and simple. Both sides are comfortable winning ugly, and this line being essentially a pick tells you odds makers expect tight margins all night. In these spots, discipline matters more than firepower, and Houston tends to be far more reliable late in close games. Points should be at a premium with long possessions and limited transition chances. The play is Houston pick and the under 141. Virginia Tech versus Louisville is next. Louisville laying 12 shows clear separation between these teams, especially in how they handle pressure and late game stretches. Virginia Tech has struggled to generate consistent offense when forced into half-court sets, and that becomes a problem against a favorite that can dictate tempo. The total feels a touch inflated for how this game is likely played. The play is Louisville minus 12 and the under 160. Illinois versus Purdue is a classic Big Ten style matchup where efficiency matters more than flash. Purdue's number reflects trust in their ability to manage the game, especially at home, while Illinois tends to stall offensively when they're not dictating pace. This isn't a track meet, it's a possession-by-possession battle that rewards patience. The play is Purdue minus 5.5 and the under 152. Now we've got Iowa State versus Oklahoma State. Iowa State laying 9.5 makes sense given how much more stable they've been defensively. Oklahoma State can hang around early, but sustaining that effort for 40 minutes is the real issue. Late fouling and stalled possessions push this game toward a lower scoring outcome than the number suggests. The play is Iowa State minus 9.5 and the under 163. Auburn versus Florida is next, and this line tells you the books expect Florida to control the flow. Auburn has struggled when they're not the aggressor, and Florida is more than happy to slow things down and make this a half-court game. That style naturally works against a higher total. The play is Florida minus 11.5 and the under 163. LSU versus Arkansas is another spot where the favorite's discipline stands out. Arkansas has been far more reliable when closing games, especially against teams that fade late. LSU's offense can disappear for long stretches, and that's dangerous against a team that doesn't beat itself. The play is Arkansas minus 10 and the under 163. We wrap it up with Utah versus BYU. BYU laying 19 reflects a massive gap in consistency and execution. Utah simply hasn't shown the ability to sustain offense in tough road environments, and BYU can win this game without ever needing to speed it up. That keeps the scoring in check despite the big spread. The play is BYU minus 19 and the under 168. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. Now let's recap everything we're locking in today. Arizona minus 17.5 with the under 145. Houston pick and the under 141. Louisville minus 12 and the under 160. Purdue minus 5.5 with the under 152. Iowa State minus 9.5 and the under 163. Florida minus 11.5 with the under 163. Arkansas minus 10 and the under 163. BYU minus 19 and the under 168. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!